Welcome to our video that talks about linguistic. We are from Group 7 and the members are Desi Siana Hapsari and also Siti Masito. In this video, we will talk about the linguistic signage, especially in Ion Mall, Tanjung Barat. First, we should know what the linguistic is. Linguistics is basically the scientific study of language. It provides us with theoretical and analytical frameworks through which the organization and construction of any human language can be understood. And linguistic signage in a mall refers to all the written language displayed in the public space, which includes shop names, advertisement, directional signs, slogans, and product information. In this video, we will discuss about pragmatics and also linguistic landscapes, especially for the signage at Ion Mall, Tanjung Barat.
Pragmatic. In linguistics, pragmatic is the study of how context contributes to meaning, while other branches of linguistics focus on the internal structure of language, like how sounds or words are formed. Pragmatics looks at how people actually use language to communicate in real-world situations. Waste sorting sign is directive. It requests the user to categorize waste. Put your plastic here, put your cans there. Locutionary act. Labels for flammable, PET bottles, and cans or bottles. Illocutionary act. Directing or requesting. It asks the user to categorize their waste. Perlocutionary act. The user pauses to look at their trash and places it in the correct bin. Pragmatic note. This relies on presupposition. The mall presupposes that the user is environmentally conscious and willing to follow sorting rules. Fire hydrant cabinet is assertive. It identifies a physical fact. This cabinet contains a hydrant. It asserts the location of emergency tools. Locutionary act. The word hydrant in bold, white, or red. Illocutionary act. Asserting or identifying. It declares the presence of emergency water. Perlocutionary act. In an emergency, a firefighter or staff member locates the water source immediately. Pragmatic note. Follow the maxim of quality. The high contrast color and clear font ensure the truth of the message is conveyed instantly during a crisis. No smoking sign and no open flame sign is directive or prohibition. It is a clear command to stop an action. Do not smoke here. Locutionary act. No smoking, flame sensor are installed. Illocutionary act. Prohibiting or warning. It forbids an action and explains the consequence. Perlocutionary act. The visitor refrains from lighting a cigarette or lighter. Pragmatic note. It uses a face rating act or FTA to soften the command. It provides a reason, the censor, making the prohibition seem logical rather than bossy.
Alright everyone, now we will talking about linguistic landscape. The linguistic landscape refers to the visible language in public spaces like road signs, advertisements, or graffiti. So it is made up of language text that can be analyzed for their inherent linguistic features. This includes the specific word used, the language chosen, the grammar, and even the font of or color used. In linguistic landscape, there is two general categories of the linguistic landscapes object. They are top-down and also bottom-up. Top-down and bottom-up refer to the sources and processes of the signage and language used in public spaces. For top-down is a signs and language imposed by authorities like government, institution, and also corporation. For example, official sign, company logos, or mall directives. And then for bottom-up, signs and language created by ordinary people like graffiti, posters, or local advertisement. For example, street art, local business signs, or community notice. Since we are talking about the linguistic landscape in Ion Tanjung Barat Mall, so here the first example of the linguistic signage in the mall. So the first is exit sign. This sign is a top-to-down arrangement created by Ion Tanjung Barat Mall Management. So the exit sign in a mall indicates the way out or exit doors from the building. It's usually red or green with the white text, often lift up to be visible, especially in emergencies like fires or evacuations. Linguistic features of the exit signs are: first, for language, using simple language, direct English word exit. And for visual design, using green background with white text and illuminated. And for symbolism, universally recognized symbol for way out. And then for function in linguistic landscapes are informative, like show location of exit doors, and also directive that guides people to safety, and for safety critical is essential for emergency navigation. And the second example is the discount sign up to 50% off. This sign is a bottom-up commercial sign created by private store. The sign up to 50% discount is designed to grab attention and influence consumer behavior. And also, the sign uses language and design to create a sense of urgency and value. For the linguistic features of the discount signs are the language using simple and promotional English phrase. And for visual design, often bold, colorful, and large font. And symbolism, the sign person symbols adds numerical emphasis. And next, for function in the linguistic landscape, it's persuasive, encourage shopper to buy, and also informative to highlight a sale or promotion. And then for attention grabbing, uses numbers and also visual to stand out. The last example of the sign is about do not leave your belongings unattendedly sign. So this sign is a top-down arrangement created by Ion Tanjung Barat Mall Management. And this sign shows how language is used in public spaces to manage social behavior. And also this sign uses language to influence behavior and promote safety. Four linguistic features of the signs are: first, for the language, using direct, imperative English phrase. And for visual design, using bold, clear text with a warning symbol. And for the tone is firm and also advisory. And next, for the function in linguistic landscapes are: first, for directives, warns people to watch their belongings, and then for security related, aids in preventing theft and managing liability, and also informative for highlights the importance of personal responsibility. So everyone, that's all about pragmatic and also linguistic landscapes explanation, especially about linguistic signage at Ion Mall Tanjung Barat. And the study reveals how linguistics signage at Ion Mall, Tanjung Barat employs pragmatic strategies and also language choices to communicate effectively in multilingual setting. The interplay of English and Indonesia reflects the mall global local positioning, influencing shopper engagement and cultural representation. So, the linguistic landscapes of the mall shows how language, symbols, and visuals work together to create a safe, organized, and international public space. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully, this video can provide information for you guys about linguistic language. Thank you and bye bye.